Good morning, January 6th. This is the result of somebody with a chainsaw for the holidays. Happens every year here in this forest. People get their chainsaws and they come out and have a little party and saw down trees. Today's a hike. On this hike, I thought I would ask kind of a fun little question. In the past, we were told that there was probably going to be a life extension pill or remedy or therapy of some sort within our lifetime, and we would live much longer. I'm sort of doubting that now. But another what if, why not? This is just purely fiction. This is just kind of playing around as we hike here. Oh, let's look at this tree here. So, we now have the ability to live forever. That's going to change people's lives, isn't it? What you thought wasn't important before is now suddenly important, such as long-term plans and the way we decide what we're going to do with the planet. We no longer get the excuse, oh well, I'm not going to be around. It's a really pretty hike. Another tree here from last year or the year before, where they've cut these trees down for something to do. They just leave them here on the ground. So if we were to live for, let's say, 1,000 years instead of just 100, and we were still at the age of 28 or 30, things would certainly be different. It looks like they had quite a chainsaw party here. Look at this mess. Oh, look at this. Everywhere you go, just cut down trees, freshly cut down. I think we would really have to think about things in long term instead of short term. Oh, I don't know though. That would require a lot of change. Humans don't like to think in long term because it just takes out of the fun, you know, and we're all about fun. As you can see here, look at the size of this monster tree they cut down. Perfectly good tree. There's the stump. There's more of it down here. Just thrown away. Huge amounts of lumber. Boy, just no respect. What can you say? Humanity, where are we headed? We never used to treat our forests like this. It just never happened. So, because of the way things are, I kind of really doubt that anything like that will occur in our lifetime or anybody else's. I think there's too much money in cold remedies and pain remedies and that sort of thing. And there just wouldn't be that much money with something that you'd only take once or twice and that's it. And then you wouldn't take anything from then on. It wouldn't be an advantage to the pharmaceutical industry, that's for sure. It's a pretty valley, what's left of it. We've been walking about 2.5 miles now. I'll bring you back. Let's see, we'll start again in about 3 miles. Just walking along here and I noticed an old car in the woods. It's right over here. Let's go take a look. Maybe you guys, car people, know what this might be. Way down here in the woods. I guess it was probably in some kind of race across the woods and didn't make it. Looks like the engine's gone. I don't know what that is. 60s? No, that's 70s. Yeah, so in the 70s, that car got put here somehow or another. And I suspect it went down off this cliff. And how they got it up there, I have no idea. There must be a road up there somewhere. Wow, look at this. Miner's lettuce. Very beginning of it. That's spring. This only comes out in spring. January 6th. This is part of the forest that wasn't cut. It hasn't been yet. So there's lots of trees and vegetation, and it's quite pretty. Looks like we're slanted, but as you can see, it's... So if we did live forever, we'd have to really think about things differently. We'd have to think about our government differently. We'd have to think about how we make our living. I mean, there's just so many things, but I think we'd have to really change from a short-term thinking view to a long-term. Yeah, the chainsaws will just love up here. Completely pristine, non-cut. There's another sign of spring. So we've come all the way around us in a big circle on this hike. I'll be going down a street and back home. Till next time.